the battle of the must, and the prophecies to be fulfilled. Now, Soles was on the football terrace after the win against Man United and the draw that Liverpool had to Newcastle, and he was talking mad, moving mad as well. And I included him in the little intro that I did on my match review, just the other day on the Newcastle game. How disappointed I was in Kelleher and the rest of the squad for being shit, getting to the lead, and then flopping again. But that's done and dusted. We move on, right? But it's the maddest thing. It's the maddest ultimate hopium. Has my chat returned? No, still don't have any chat in the display. So anyways, let's go back to this. So Souls was on talking a whole madness, the prophecy, this is why Arsenal will win the league, etc., etc. It was a bit mad. Let's have a listen.
Why I just bring him in if he comes back in. But this is very disappointing. I told you today on Straight Facts, I think Everton away is going to be the tougher game. Now Everton away is a must-win. And at the end of the day, this is why I never fell for this crap of Liverpool. You must in fucking December. Nothing's over in December. The title race is on. It always was on. I never said it's done. I've never crowned us the Premier League champions. So it's step by step by step. We have to go away to Everton, 12:30 kickoff and get a win. And if we don't, there will be major red signs. Last time I was here after Forest, Terry asked me, how do you know if it's a blip or not? Game's
more than where is it?
Gunnar, do you regret sort of... One thing I mean, I get your point. You weren't good enough today. Do you regret sort of maybe the little bit of disrespect towards Newcastle, saying that it was an easy place to go and win?
No, I know he's the 15 out of there. Just never when
where is it?
On game.
Here it is.
So far, so good for you and Arsenal.
I did say the hunted have become the hunters. The lion has been, it was wounded, it's been healed. It's gone from 9 points to 7. This is just the beginning of the title race. This is where the hunt begins. We smell blood. This is where the downfall of Liverpool and that deficit will be overturned.
Bro, if this was, I'll tell you now, if this was Liverpool and Arsenal were 9 points ahead and they drew and then we got to a 7-point gap and we were the ones that were chasing him, if anybody spoke like this, I would say to him, shut the fuck up, relax, it's only one game. There's no guarantee that they're going to continue to slide. It was a bit mad. Why do they speak with such confidence? I don't understand.
I've said this before and I'll say it again. Tonight we win. A lot of people said we're going to be looking at that result. Have they got the mentality to overcome this? We did. They were being beaten when we started our game. We went into that game knowing Liverpool could have been dropping points. And guess what? We still stood up. We stood on business. We did what we needed to do. And people can keep laughing because every week they seem to be seemingly getting more and more proven right. And this is a prophecy that we win the league this season. It will happen. And as KJ promised, he's
Big's gonna too soon, Junior. Pop the nos too early. Yep, went a little bit too early on the NO2. It's mad. Man giving Optimus Prime speech after the draw. It's crazy. It's a prophecy. It's a prophecy, brother. It's a prophecy. It's a sign.
That we win the league this season. It to do. And people can keep laughing because every week they seem to be seemingly getting more and more proven right. And this is a prophecy that we win the league this season. It will.
Martin, I hope you heard that. I hope you heard that. I hope you heard it loud and clear. Arsenal favourites then. Leopard in the tree. Let's go, Toka.
Will happen. And as KJ promised, he's going to be coming with me to North London and we're going to celebrate together. Because that is what's going to happen. Arsenal will win the league this season under Mikel Arteta, and Arne Slot will give up the deficit of 9 points and will be steamrolling the league. And
steamrolling the league. Steamrolling. Arne Slot will give up the 9-point deficit, and Arsenal will be steamrolling the league. Bro. Steamrolling, you know. Steamrolling. One more time.
Arne Slot will give up the deficit of 9 points and will be steamrolling the league. And that's what's going to be. We've done it before. We'll do it again. The run will continue. We will win multitude of games in a row. I just don't see Liverpool continuing that. They've had a brilliant start, a scintillating start, and Slot has got it right at the beginning of the season. But when the challenges come against them, they haven't been able to do it. Even when you look at the draw, they should have beaten us. You've got to look at that backline with Kiwior.
The challenges, we haven't been able to do it. Bruv, We played against the German champions. We slapped them up 4-0. We beat City 2-0. We beat Madrid 2-0. We went away to Brighton. We beat them in the cup, but then we beat them at home. We beat Villa. We beat Chelsea. We beat United. What the fuck, man? What do you mean? Sorry, our players have not been brain dead and done stupid things to get themselves sent off and then had to fend for the rest of the game amongst ourselves. Sorry, we haven't gone to the Etihad and had a player sent off and then had to defend for a whole half, leading 2-1 to concede at the end of the game. What is this nonsense, bro? What is this nonsense, bro? Massive convincing. It's like they do this thing where it's all half full for them and half empty for everybody else. Just because they went through a blip, all of a sudden, it's not going to happen for anybody. It's not going to happen for them again, but it's going to happen to everybody else, bro. It's mad. Bro, if there was a Liverpool fan talking like this, you best believe I'd be like just putting my points down, trying to debunk everything that they say. It's not all black and white, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And Miles Lewis-Skelly, and they were still was struggling to get a draw against us. That goes to show that this team isn't where it needs to be. The squad isn't where it needs to be. But at the end of the day, they're doing well, they're doing great, but we've seen this with new managers. When something starts to go wrong and something gets found out, can they change it quick enough? Are they going to invest in January? Because I can bet your ass Arsenal will. Because we can't be in this situation, what is in our 5 seasons in, and not invest and not go into the windows. We're now showing multitude ways of winning. We've done the blitz this season. We've done it where we try and control games. Now we're bringing it all together. Arteta's found his team, his way, when to control tempo, when to go forward. Today was a perfect masterclass on how you need to win.
That was a Liverpool part. That's mad. The prophecy is there, bro. Liverpool's draw at a place where Arsenal lost is a sign that Arsenal will win this league. A more logical fallacies. It will happen to Liverpool, but it won't happen to Arsenal again because it's already happened to them, bro. Nah, man. Steamroll the league. Go on this mad winning run. Bro, there's no guarantee. Bro, if they draw to Fulham, and you know what? I don't want them to draw because it puts us back in a commanding position in the league. Let's say we win against Everton and then they draw to... I don't want them to draw just for that. I just want them to draw to say, we told you, stop talking big because shit can go wrong so fucking fast that you end up looking like a clown because of what you said. Not Saul specifically, not directed at him, but in general. Don't talk big. Let the games happen first. And then speak on the games. You don't have to come in with the chest. You don't have to come in with the fucking stomping yourself. We're going to do this and we're going to do that and blah, blah, blah. Wow. One draw and all of a sudden, that's it. It's game on now. Let's go. Liverpool could beat Everton. Chelsea, let's say they beat Spurs. If Arsenal draw with Fulham, fuck me. Bro, imagine that. Imagine that. Not only that, there was one more thing as well. Arsenal are closer to FFP and PSR than Liverpool. It's crazy. There's one more thing as well here before we wrap things up. Might even have it under an hour. Might have it under an hour. I think we're peasants and all. Souls is right. We need to win every game until January. There's only like 5 games left in the season. In the year. There's only like 5 games left in the year. But my point is, there's no guarantee that any of this happens. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee Liverpool win their games. There's no guarantee Arsenal win their games. There's no guarantee City win. There's no guarantees of anything. It's all based on probability. And then even then, the probability don't even make sense. Because based on probability, Liverpool should have won their game against Newcastle when we were leading 3-2 with fucking 5 minutes left. You see what happens. There's a brain fart. There's a moment in the game. Shit happens. Bang, you concede. Done. It's fucked. Anyways, one more thing here. Let's have a listen here. Hooks. I like Hooks. I actually do like Hooks. I think he's genuinely entertaining. But even he says himself, like... I think Famzone TV were doing a stream today. I jumped in for a little bit. They were discussing the best YouTube creators or shows or partnerships or something like that. And Hooks was saying something like, it does play a bit of a character in other places, but he does like to talk about football as well. I think this is more of the character thing. On Never a Foul, he's a bit more of a character, I would say. But I do like Hooks, man. I actually do like Hooks. I think he's good to hang out and chill out with. But like, bro... the madness he was saying here was crazy. Let's have a listen.
Wait. All the peasant talk has gone out the window. He was calling us peasant, king here. Everyone be quiet. I'm talking.
Check out this Chelsea. I Konate not about. Alisson not about. Whoa, it's looking a bit spooky. Don't know if Trent can play every game. Whoa, it's getting a bit spooky, blood. Now, let's add on to that. Yeah.
So because Kanate was missing and Allison's been missing for like well over a month. Like I don't think there's anything. There's no news there. That's Allison's been missing. There's no news there. Keller has been in form. He's been saving us. He had one brain fart moment that probably did cost us 3 points. But fuck it, you take the good with the bad. You take the bad with the good, and you move on. And that's just what it is. Kanate being out, okay, shit go. But we have defenders who can come in and do the job for us as well. Obviously, it was a shit game from us. We already discussed that. We were poor. First half was rubbish. Second half was better. Ultimately, pissed it away at the end.
Mo Salah has scored 13 of your 29 Premier League goals. Bedrin, it's mad. The guy behind him in your team has 5. Don't let me see.
This is deja vu. My man's regurgitating what Igal said last night, you know.
Don't let me.
Hasn't Gabriel or Saliba scored the most headers from the corners for Arsenal? Can someone tell me in the chat if that's true or not? I'm just thinking off the cuff here. Is it Saliba and Gabriel that are scoring all the headers? So if you don't have either of them scoring, does that mean you're not scoring any corners then? Yeah, Salah's been involved, assist or goal. But I get this. The thing. This is what I mentioned here as well. Like let me finish talking because there's a greater point to this. Let me finish talking.
Let me see Salah get a straight red ever this season, bro. Because it's long for you, man.
Salah get a straight red.
Doesn't remind me of someone smiling.
It's long for you, man. It's long for you, man.
Salah gets yellow cards for taking his shirt off for scoring goals, bro. I don't see anywhere where he's going to get a straight red. Touchwood, it never happens. But if Salah does get sent off for whatever reason, by some sheer dumb luck or some fuckery from referees or whatever it is, okay? And let's say he's missing, like we've seen when he's away at AFCON, for example, right? A straight red for Salah, that's mad hopium. And Hook's doing his rival thing, looking for anything on Liverpool. I get that. I get that. Honestly, I do. But these Arsenal men, bro, seriously. Like, it's all on others, but it's not on them. As though the logic only applies to others and not Arsenal. Like, I wonder what happens if Saka is missing for a month. We've already seen what happened when Odegaard is missing. They struggled a little bit. What if Saka's missing for a month? Then what happens then? Yeah? Do they have to strictly rely on the corners then? If that's the case, oh shit, we don't have our players, maybe we have to strictly rely on the corners. Maybe that's what happens. We had no Salah last season for a large chunk of it through AFCON and injury, and we were still winning our games. But my thinking is, if Salah is there, the play will go through him because he's your go-to guy. Same with like when Odegaard is playing for Arsenal. They'll go through Odegaard because he's their main creator. He's their main guy. Salah's our guy for us. But when he wasn't there, the others were stepping up and they'll have to step up again. I would actually like to see more of them step up. I want to see Darwin step up. Fuck me, the guy couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat. I want to see Gakpo score more goals. I want to see Diaz score more goals. I want to see goals from the midfield. Jones, Szoboszlai, give Elliot a run. Grav if he pulls 5 goals a season or something. I want to see that happening as well. At the moment, it ain't happening. I want to see that happening from the midfield, from the forwards. So we're not always relying on Salah. It's a bad thing. When your best player's on the pitch, of course you're going to go to your best player. When he's not there, the others have to step up. If there's quality there, they should be able to suffice. That's my rationale. I could be completely wrong, no problems. People can rebuttal and whatever, but that's my rationale. If your best player's on the pitch, obviously you're going to go through them. But if they're not there, you have to find different ways of trying to win the games. That's all it is for me. That's all it is. That's it. And Salah red card, seriously? Nah, bro.
Has Salah ever got a red?
I don't think he has.
Hey, don't let me see, because I remember I told you not to slip up, bro. Because I remember I told you he was talking to you fast and you was talking a lot. Yeah, remember I told you don't slip up.
You in the arse on Sunday.
Remember I told you don't slip up, and then you said you wasn't gonna slip up. And then you dropped. Then you drew. Remember you drew yesterday. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember? You dropped points. Yeah. Remember I told you, innit? Don't let Salah go into a run of bad form. It's long for you. 5 to 13, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. I understand why man say Liverpool right now are a one-man team, innit? I understand why they call man Salah Paul, innit? I hear it.
Wasn't when Odegaard was missing, when people saying no Odegaard, no wins for Arsenal, wasn't that a thing? Odegaard is the main creator. There was no creator, like they went through the period obviously with Trossard in there trying to mix there. They weren't playing Wanyeri, like why is he not playing him? Saka was still getting a goal here and there. It just wasn't the same though. Yeah, Hooks is being cheeky. That's what I'm saying. Hooks is being Hooks. He's doing the shameless thing on never a foul. But outside never a foul, he actually has some decent, football, talking points and has decent discussions. But this is it's entertainment. I get that, but like imagine Arsenal do drop points now. Martin, imagine Arsenal go to Fulham and they draw 1-1, or it's 2-2, for example. Let's say Liverpool beat Everton 2-0, Chelsea beat Spurs 3-0. Let's just say, and Arsenal draw. Then what? Then what happens? But like our players will come back from injury like their players came back. Like you can't say X club will slip or blip, but we're going on this mad winning streak run. Like Sol says, like it's a prophecy. We're going to go on this like, commanding run or whatever word he used for it, dominating or whatever it was. And everyone else is going to falter. Like, that's not how it works, bro. That's not how the game works, bro. It's crazy. It's mad. I'm not mad at it. I just find it funny how like people come off these new terms of speaking and trying to judge these football matches. It's peak, bro. It's crazy.